My name is Samantha Halas. I am the artist from Deep Dish, a one-woman show I created with my director, Krin Haglund.
Hello, my name is Krin Haglund. I am the director of Deep Dish, and it has been my extraordinary pleasure to work with the formidably talented Samantha Halas on the creation of this project.
This show is heavily inspired by the years that I worked as a waitress to put myself through circus school in China, Mongolia, San Francisco, coming from a place, Winnipeg, Manitoba, where nobody had heard of really anybody becoming a professional circus artist. So it was a little bit insane to my family and friends, this decision. And now living in Montreal, Quebec, where it's the circus city, I wanted to tell the story of someone forging their own path to find their own artistry. Helen, the main character of the story, is not a good waitress. She's a terrible waitress. She just doesn't really understand the fundamental principles of the restaurant, because the things that she values are fun, play, creativity, imagination, and she always gets distracted by those things. The darkness comes in where the character of Chef, the owner of the restaurant, he is always pointing out her ineptitudes, and this conflict kind of speaks to a lot of artists in feeling that our voice is not important in the real world. This is Helen's journey of finding her voice and finding things that make her special and putting value on them, and that is a story I think we can all identify with.
Deep Dish is an extraordinarily impressive circus show on one hand, and also just a touching personal narrative on the other. It is a personal story told through circus. It's the best of what we can do with narrative personal storytelling, and there is nothing else like Deep Dish in the circus market of one woman, one man shows, which, of course there's not a lot of. Samantha, she's not a child, she's a woman, a grown woman with an extraordinary level of skill. Samantha moved mountains in order to get the contortion training that she needed to follow her dreams as a contortionist. And in Deep Dish, Samantha's really opening up the other side. She's sharing her personality. She has this beautiful, humble presence. I think the audience really feels like they actually get to know the artist. They get to know her during the show, and that's such a rare thing. The way Sam balances her really high level of technical skill with humble, funny acrobatics is something that's very unique and absolutely worth booking and buying and supporting. So I hope that all of you have the chance in the future to get to know Samantha's work more, and also to see Deep Dish in person. It's a real find.
I think this show will speak to a lot of people. I think that it's the story that we all know of self-sabotage, of always feeling like we can't fit in. We have so much inside ourselves that is already beautiful, that we can already be so proud of, that sometimes we don't even see. And I think that's what happened with Helen. She tried so hard to be a good waitress, but she just didn't even really fundamentally understand that, because she's not a waitress, she's an artist. And she's not easy to fit into this society's mold, because she is, apart from that, she has too much imagination and she has too much spunk to be normal. And I think that we have to start realizing that there's nothing wrong with that.